Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So the latest rumor in the NBA is that the Orlando Magic are extremely interested in acquiring Demar Derozan from the San Antonio Spurs. So for today's video, we are going to be doing a rebuild for the Magic, assuming a trade were to go down. Now, before we get going on this video, if you guys take that quick second, hit that like button, man. 1,000 likes is always the goal. And as always, check out my second channel, Extra Crispy, for daily NBA content over there. Okay, so, going on Twitter account and everything like that, and, seeing like Bleacher Report, I didn't see any like official trade package offered up, but just like seeing fans of the Spurs and the Magic talk about it, and just really talking to a few other people out there, this is the trade that I kind of came to the conclusion was the best for both sides. So obviously, nobody's ever going to always agree with everything. So if you don't think this trade is good, let me know in the comment section below which trade you would personally do for the Magic to get DeMar DeRozan on the team. But it is going to be Aaron Gordon, Mo Bamba in exchange for DeMar DeRozan and Bryn Forbes. The reason I think this trade is for the best is just because, I know there's Magic fans out there that would not want to trade Aaron Gordon. Fact of the matter is that DeMar DeRozan just a few seasons ago was like a top shooting guard in the Eastern Conference. I still think he has that in him to be that type of player. So it's like you gotta like give up something to get something. And plus Aaron Gordon, you can argue is, a little overpaid based off his efficiency right now. And then Mo Bamba, while he could be great, he's really an asset that the Magic don't need right now because they got Vucevic, and he's unproven. Meanwhile, for the Spurs side of things, trading away DeMar DeRozan, getting those two players, Aaron Gordon gives them youth. Mo Bamba, working with Greg Popovich out there, if there's anybody that's going to get the most out of that man, it is going to be Greg Popovich. And then all of a sudden, the Orlando Magic get DeMar DeRozan on the team and Bryn Forbes. So DeMar helps this team just by giving them like a solidified all-star option out there, man. I feel like him and Vucevic could actually get a nice little game going between them, maybe a little like pick and roll, pick and pop action with DeMar and Vucevic, just because DeRozan, not even really shooting threes this man, shooting 0% from three. I don't know if that means he just has not like attempted any or what it is, but he's not a three-point shooter. I think we've kind of come to that conclusion at this point in his NBA career. But, man, like I was saying, just 2-3 years ago, in the Eastern Conference on the Raptors, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. This guy was playing absolutely amazing. So maybe being in a new system, on a new team, new motivation, maybe he gets back to that level. Like, he's still a nice player, man. He's still like a nice player, but I just feel like he's been kind of like shadowed by some of the other great players in the Western Conference, where if he comes to the East, you take notice a little bit again there too, man. But also getting Bryn Forbes, I think, helps this team tremendously off the bench. He's averaging 14 points, 3 rebounds per game. The thing is that the San Antonio Spurs, they have like a ton of guards on their team, man. They got a ton of guards. So, I mean, tossing in a guy like this, I'm sure that Spur fans do like him to an extent, but it opens up PT for other players out there too. So just a nice little asset to toss into the trade for the Magic to get for a nice score off the bench. So the lineup as of right now, I would definitely be going with Jonathan Isaac as the starter over Aminu, which even within itself is a great thing, because right now Jonathan Isaac does play the small forward position, being 6'11", 210. That just seems weird for a small forward. You know what I'm saying, man? So I feel like he would actually excel a lot more at that power forward position. But I look at the starting five, not gonna lie, the spacing does scare me a little bit. Like Markelle Fultz, he's trying, man, but that three-point shot just is not looking good this season. Evan Fournier, a solid 38% three-point shooter, off 15 points per game, so he's nice. And of course, DeMar DeRozan doesn't really shoot threes. Jonathan Isaac, 36%, so maybe you would start shooting a bit more, so you can see that percentage either go up or down based off of it's really, if he's like that it factor from that three-point shooting line. Then you got Vucevic, who is actually really struggling from three this season, which is why his numbers have dipped a little bit. Now, I hear a lot of people saying that Vucevic is playing horrible. You look at his actual stats, and really, like, his rebounds pretty much there, assists pretty much there, defense is still good, turnovers are down. It's really the offensive efficiency. So luckily for him, I do feel like a guy like DeMar DeRozan just having the ability to score the basketball would open up things a lot more for Vucevic. I just feel like teams are kind of figuring him out a bit more now this season, which is why you're seeing, a lot of the defenses really focus on Vucevic. So yeah, man. But yeah, I think overall, I am liking the makeup of this team. One of the things we will definitely have to do is probably put Terrence Ross at the small forward position. Being 6'8", that should be no issue. He actually goes up 2 rating points in NBA 2K. His efficiency definitely down this season too, so having Bryn Forbes off the bench with him will definitely help out a lot. And yeah, really the only other main issue I see this season is probably needing a better backup center. Right now they got Khem Birch, and he just is kind of like a non-factor. So I would like to probably go to free agency and just see if there's like a decent backup center to get here. You got like Kenneth Faried, who I like a lot, man. Like Kenneth Faried to me is a nice player. He would be interesting, just a totally different type of player from Vucevic, so we can actually afford him. I would like to sign him up, yeah, to a 1-year deal. We'll try him out. I mean, he's not playing anywhere else. I thought he was nice last year for the Houston Rockets. So yeah, once again, it's trying to start in Minu, but I want to go with Jonathan Isaac. And yeah, man, I just think there's a nice balance of scoring in the first unit. Some good playmakers out there too. Markelle Fultz hopefully continues to develop. And then the bench unit, you know, you got the defense, you got the rebounding, you got the scoring. It's going to be interesting. So I definitely got to get some minutes out here, though, to DJ Augustine, because he just got to play, man. I mean, he was a starting point guard last year. Like, he still got it out there, in my opinion. So starting 5, Markelle Fultz, about 28 a game. Let's get him at like a few more. Let's get him at like 30 at least. We'll go 30 minutes. 27 for Fournier. Plenty of other guards on the team you can switch out with. DeRozan at 34. Jonathan Isaac at about, looking him at closer to about 30 minutes a game himself. And then Vucevic at 33 sounds about right. Scoring option wise, I think I would go with, I don't know, man. Like, DeMar Derozan should have, like, no issue playing with Vucevic, though. Just because, like, style of play, just having, like, a stretch big out there like LaMarcus Aldridge. Like, he knows how to play players like that. But I'm thinking DeMar probably first scoring option. And then Vucevic, try to take some pressure off of him. We'll put him as the second scoring option. Because if DeMar has the ball in his hands mostly, then that means driving to the basket. Vucevic can be open for the catch and shoots. Neutral offensive focus, that's fine. Offense tempo, that's all good. Not too worried about that. You know, I do think I want to go to player mentorships, though. And I actually want Markelle Fultz to be mentored by, kind of like there we go, dismiss mentor. I want him to be mentored by, where's he at? DeMar DeRozan. Just because, like, athletic dude that can't really shoot. It's a match made in heaven, man. Maybe you can teach him a thing or two. So we'll go with some of the things he's got going here. We'll go with the fancy footwork, slithery finisher. Sounds like a Kevin Durant badge right there. And bailout. Sounds good to me, man. We'll prove those badges for him. And yeah, I think we're pretty much good to go as far as like the development department goes for like developing players. Nobody I really want to go through. I know that what's his name, like Kiki something Chuma or something like that. He's actually not in the game because he does not officially have a contract with 2K to be in the game. So unfortunately, I can't use him. He was their first round pick last in this previous draft we just had. But yeah, man, I think we did all we could do. 4-7. To me, this team definitely should be good enough to make the playoffs. Now, it still might be about a season away just because I do want to see a guy like Markelle Fultz really develop even more. He's really the only one that makes me nervous, and of course, the spacing of the team. But, you know, Markelle, he was the first pick overall. Dude knows how to hoop. It's just that three-point shot with him and DeRozan on the court together. So, we will go ahead, simulate this first NBA season, see how this team does. If we don't make the playoffs, it's not really the end of the world. It just gives us an offseason to really kind of fix the holes that need to be fixing out there. And DeRozan, does he have 1 or 2 years left on his deal? He's got a player option. Hopefully he resigns for that $27 million. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and simulate the rest of this 2019-2020 season. Okay, so I think it's safe to say that, like, in the short term of things, this trade's not working out. But I kind of figured the team might struggle early on just because of chemistry. And just like certain pieces playing together and really not having the guys built around a DeMar DeRozan style of team, right? So yeah, 35 wins on the season. It sucks because that's like bad to not make the playoffs. But it's not bad enough to get like a top 5 pick. So we'll kind of be in like probably like that 10th, 11th pick type of range. Which we can still make that. Yo, let's get it, man. Luke Kennard, most improved player, man. It's about damn time. Props to 2K for respecting the man out there like that. But yeah, let's get to this. So looking at the stats at the end of the regular season, we do got DeMar DeRozan at 22 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 52% field goal percentage. Tried shooting a few threes, shot 21%, so, you know, still trying out there at least. It looks like Vucevic at about 6 attempts at 32%. You know, I would still like to get that closer to like that 35% range. Markelle Fultz, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Not bad numbers, but you're definitely looking for more out of your starting point guard. You know, Fournier, Terrence Ross both did fine out there scoring. Kenneth Faried with the 8.7 rebounds, so he was a nice little piece. Bryn Forbes did okay for us. Jonathan Isaac is a starter, man. 8.6 rebounds. The defense was nice. I just wish he would have, you know, scored a bit more, at least shot a bit more. So, I don't know, man. He shot 40% from threes, so he's definitely going to hurt the squad by not shooting enough times out there. But, yeah, maybe next season he'll be better at that. And let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs. So, what is the plan for this offseason? I think Vucevic, he's under a multi-year contract. Hopefully, DeMar DeRozan resigns. And then outside of that, Evan Fournier, I think his money's up. I don't think this team owes a lot of money outside of those two guys. So ideally, it would be nice to maybe trade away a bad contract with the draft pick to try to at least clear up some more cap and then really have enough money to sign a third guy out there. And quite honestly, man, if the goal is to win a championship this video, I don't know if Markelle Fultz is my starting point guard is going to work for this type of video, man. But we'll kind of see how that goes as thing goes along. So, yeah, let's go to staff signing. I think a new coach. We got Clifford the bitch-ass Red Dog. Yeah, B, D+, B-. Yeah, that's not going to do it for him. Let's fire him real quick. Let's go with, you know what? You all know I like my guy, Michael Stafer. We're going to go with Michael Stafer, a.k.a. KrispyFlakes. A.k.a. KrispyFlakes. Okay, we got him signed up. NBA draft. Have no idea what pick we actually have. I don't even know if the Magic even have a first-round pick. There's a good chance they don't. But we'll see. Sim 2 user pick. Oh! Well, damn! We got the third pick in the draft. Wow. Okay, that kind of changes everything, man. So we got a lot of good players available to us now. Who is Jaden McDaniels? 3-level scorer. Yeah, oh yeah, Jason. Yeah, I've heard this guy's name before. Wow, he's a nice scorer. Like, he would be great for that small forward spot. Then we could just go with DeMar at shooting guard. Of course, you got Cole Anthony. I think just to look, I got to see what I could get in some trades too, because that might be able to get us that nice veteran player we kind of want. So maybe toss him in with like, I would toss like Al freaking Munu. I mean, I feel like I can get other players out there that would be fine for us. So we could get Zach LaVine and Thaddeus Young. I like that already. Like, Zach LaVine just gives us like that another like go-to scorer at that shooting guard spot. We got the 6th pick and Kevin Love. Not bad. We got Jason Tatum, Roberts Williams. I don't think the Celtics are trading Jason Tatum like that. Jaren Jackson, got Cam Reddish and John Collins. Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, Anthony Edwards, and Cody Zeller. I also got to give it my 10th second round pick to do that. Here we get the 4th pick, and we get Buddy Hield. See, that's nice, but because like the bad thing about it is that it does hurt like our cap space. But the fact that we could get Buddy Hield for that, really that third scoring option with behind Vucevic and DeMar DeRozan would help out a lot. Okay, I'm definitely liking a lot of these trades here, man. Gonna get LaMarcus Aldridge, team him right back up. Honestly, it's not like the worst idea in the world. Like, if we really want to go like the route of like veterans and stuff, it's really not that bad of an idea. But I think we'll pass. And then we got Devin Booker, of course, will be great. Draymond Green, John Wall. I really like this trade of Zach LaVine and Thaddeus Young. But I also really like this trade of Buddy Hield and the 4th pick, because we could just go ahead and get like another really good player. So, I think I'm going to go with this one right here, man. I think I'm going to go with this one right here. And I'm going to bite the bullet on it and kind of just see what happens. So with the 3rd pick, they go James Wiseman. Okay, I didn't really need him anyway because I already had Vucevic. So we are going to have some good point guards probably to choose from. And I'm thinking Cole Anthony is probably the right choice. I mean, it's either Cole Anthony, or yeah, I don't want to look just at point guards, or McDaniels. But I don't really need like McDaniels all that much either, man. Like, if I go with Cole Anthony, he could start, and then I'll use Markelle Fultz off the bench, I think, for right now. And we'll just kind of see how that rolls. We'll just see how that goes, man. Okay. There we go. So we have a whole brand new backcourt, essentially, is what's going on. So Cole Anthony, 79 overall. I think he's already rated higher than Markelle Fultz is. Team player options. DeRozan decline. Oh, man, he declined. Okay. 48, probably going to be a 6-man now. Melvin Frazier. Okay, so I definitely got to get DeRozan back. Definitely got to get DeRozan back. Hopefully I can afford him. I didn't really think about that. I should be able to. If not, it might get a little scary up in here, man. Okay, I think I can afford him. So, Gower announced some rights. It's kind of a bitch-ass contract, not going to lie. I don't really like opening players I like care about too much, though. Pretty much my big building pieces was in the draft. So, getting DeMar back on that contract and then just getting like a team of other dudes. It is what it is. DJ Augustine's no longer on the team. That's okay. We have a new backup. Well, we have a new point guard, I should say. And Cole Anthony. We also got Markelle Fultz still. Bryn Forbes, I would like to get him back if possible. Actually, I really don't need him. I'd rather get a better backup center or power forward because we got Evan Fournier for a backup too now. So that would just be fine for us. Okay, Zach Randolph, Bismack Biyombo. He's a good system match. I didn't really ever use him in this game that much. So yeah, we'll give Bismack a little deal out there. He ain't getting that bitch-ass contract he got back in the day, but it is what it is. Wilson Chandler, just a nice veteran to have out there too. Should be nice. But all right, man, I think we're pretty much good to go. You know what? I got to get Augustine back. I can't let him walk like that. Come on, man. He's going to be the third option now, but it's all good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season, see what the lineup's looking like, see if any trades need to go down. And yeah, man, I'm definitely liking at least the potential of what this team can do. Okay, guys, so here is the starting five going into the beginning of the second season. We got Cole Anthony getting that starting spot at the point guard position. Look at his player stats. Extremely athletic, mid-range shot, not great, three-point shot, 77 is better than Markelle Fultz is currently, so, I would have no problem starting Markelle Fultz on this team. It's just, like, him in the line with Demar Derozan makes me really nervous, so I feel like, Fultz going off and running that second unit with Evan Fournier, who's got chemistry with now, too, by the way, after starting last season, and Terrence Ross would probably be a lot more beneficial, at least for this season right here. Now, if Cole Anthony doesn't play or if Markelle Fultz really excels, then I can see myself making that switch eventually. So, the bad thing about that is that it does create a little clash when it comes to that point guard position out there. But, sometimes when you got young players like that, little competition goes a long way. You really get the most out of the players at that point, man. So, all right. I think we are good to go with the team. I'm going to go with a 9-man rotation. No issues with that. We got some nice bench players on here also, just in case other guys follow out. And yeah, we got a 3-star pace and space system. Looks like everything's about a 3-star. We'll go with the pace and space. No really any other changes to make here, guys. I mean, Demar Derozan, you just got yourself a big bitch-ass contract, $32 million a season. So you're only 31. So it's not like he's like extremely old or anything like that. But you and Vucevic, it's time to really step up. Like you guys got an entire offseason together. You got Buddy Hield out there who's going to help with spacing. He's a great offensive player himself on a $24 million contract. What's the three-point shot? 88 overall? Okay. It's time. You guys got to be like at least like a 5th seed. I will say probably a 5th seed in the Eastern Conference. Let's go ahead and simulate this season and see if they can pull that off. Okay, so we are at like December 19th right here, guys. A record of 13-15. I have no idea what this team is because this team started off absolutely horrendous. Like 1W, LL, like so, like literally, man, like 2-9 or something like that. Got to 13-15, not bad, but definitely not like in the case of, okay, you guys are going to make it to the playoff season, man. So we got to go to the player stats. I want to see how Cole Anthony and Markelle Fultz are both playing. So Cole Anthony, 12 points, 7 assists. I do like that. Markelle Fultz, 10 points, 3 assists in less minutes. I have no idea what to do. Buddy Hield is playing good. Like, everybody's playing fine. Jonathan Isaac really stepping up. Buddy Hield, I wish he was shooting a bit more. He's only shooting about 10 times a game, but it kind of is what it is. So what I'm thinking now is I am going to try switching out Cole Anthony with Markelle Fultz in hopes that maybe Buddy Hield gets more opportunities to shoot now. It could totally backfire, but with a record of 13-15, we gotta try something because that's just not really working for us. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and simulate the rest of the season now. Okay, so we are at the end of the regular season. This team is just stuck in mediocrity, man. Like 41-40. Not impressed whatsoever. I was really hoping for a big jump this season. I mean, I guess hitting, 500 is something, I guess, to be happy about. Mo Bamba most improved. No longer just a good song, man. Now a good basketball player. 12 points, 9 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block per game. So he's getting a double. Props for him, man. Props to Pops, man, I should say. We are the 8th seed, which is where, like, the Magic have been hovering around. So I don't know, guys. Player stats, Vucevic, 22-13. Okay, DeRozan, 18-4-4. Buddy Hield went up to 16 points. Jonathan Isaac's getting better. Cole Anthony, Markelle Fultz combined for a really good point guard. Bench unit was nice. I literally have no idea where this team's going wrong at, man. They're just not getting W's like that, though. Points per game wise, they are, well, it looks like we're not very good offensively. Yeah, okay, we're 27th in the NBA in offense, so that's not great. And then defensively, we are the second best defensive team. So we got that going for us, man. So I don't really know, like, what to do for the next offseason. I mean, maybe it's as simple as just getting, like, a veteran point guard. And that's it. And that will help, like, the offense. Because right now we got 2 young bloods unit. Now, we did actually just upset the Philadelphia 76ers 4-2. So let me freaking hold my bitch-ass tongue for a second. 29-19. For Vucevic, 19 for Buddy Hield. Okay, I was not expecting to get past them whatsoever. I mean, I guess anything's possible now. If you can pass the first seed. And, okay, 2-1, 2-1, 3-1. Okay, we're going to lose 3-2. Okay, we lose 4-2. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Guys, what I think I'm going to do is, since I don't want this video to be like way too long for you guys, I'm going to do a quick simulation to the end of next season. Maybe it's as simple as just Markelle or Cole Anthony's getting a little bit better. Now, low-key, I might look at some trades. If I do make a trade, I will let you guys know what that trade is. But yeah, man, we got Houston Rockets winning it this season. I don't know, guys. I'm going to make a few changes out there. A little quick build for you guys. See at the end of the third regular season. Okay, guys. So I found a trade that I actually do like quite a bit. Cole Anthony, Buddy Hield in exchange for D'Lo and Eric Paschall. The reason I like this trade is just because I feel like Buddy Hield wasn't really playing up to his standard for our team. He's got a pretty large contract too, so he gets to go to the Warriors, you know, play with the Splash Brothers. That could be good for him. You know, Cole Anthony, I'd rather have D'Lo at this point, man. Like, D'Lo is way better for us. We also get Eric Paschall out of the trade too, because what I'm thinking is D'Lo at point guard, then we will put DeMar back at shooting guard, then Eric could probably actually start that small forward spot for us just fine. And yeah, I mean, he's an amazing offensive player. He's 6'6", so we can play small forward just fine out there. And it should be good for both sides. So yes, I'm going to go with DeMar at shooting guard, Eric at small forward, and then our bench unit is going to have Markelle Fultz, Evan Fournier, and Terrence Ross, and Bismack Biyombo, which should be great. So strengthens our bench. We get another all-star player to play with DeRozan. He's instantly the best player on this team. So yeah, I'm going to do the rotations, do all that stuff, man, and then I'm going to simulate to the end of the regular season. Okay, so we were able to hit a 50-plus win team in this third season, man. So we got one more game against the Pacers. See how we do. Finish with a, give us that W, man. W on the season. We got LeBron James MVP, Cade Cunningham Rookie of the Year. We got, every damn time I trade a freaking player, man, they become the damn new best player in the NBA. Six-man Cole Anthony, probably, yeah, you didn't actually get most improved, which is kind of weird to see, but okay. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, All-NBA third, okay. So we are the second seed in the Eastern Conference. Let's go to the player stats on the season real quick here, guys. We got Vucevic, pretty much same numbers. D'Lo, 19 points, 9 assists. I love seeing that. DeRozan at 19 points. Jonathan Isaac at 13 with the 7 rebounds. Defense is still great. Markelle Fultz, good backup point guard numbers. I mean, those are like similar numbers that he played, like put up like when he started too. So Eric Paschall at 9 points, 4 rebounds. Evan Fournier, Terrence Ross, you know, always bringing the scoring. Terrence Ross actually kind of fallen off quite a bit, man. Like, I know he probably didn't play like as many minutes as usual, but he is falling off, bro, at an alarming rate. Okay, first round, Miami Heat. Simulate round right here. See how we do. See how we do. And it's not looking good. 2-1, man. Come on, guys. Okay, 2-2. Get 3-2. 3. Okay, we're down 3-2, 3-3, and we just lost in the first round. Okay. Yeah, it's been one of those videos, man. I've been doing pretty good with rebuilds lately, winning championships and stuff. Sometimes you have videos like this, and I guess the best way I could summarize DeMar Derozan to the Orlando Magic is that does it make them a better team? Yeah, I think so. Does it make them a championship team? No, not really. Is the team currently constructed to really have a guy like DeMar Derozan on it? I mean, they could make it work, but I think there's better moves to be had out there. As we got the Memphis Grizzlies winning it all right there, guys. I don't know, man. It's just one of those trades, you know? It's not like a blockbuster. It's just one of those trades. It would be exciting to see DeMar in the Eastern Conference again, but that's probably the best way I can sum it up, guys. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.